This is the sign that you asked for. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Interesting. I feel like it's potentially about a person that you take risks with. Ooh, but it could also be, oh my gosh. So we've got a few major arcana cards. So I feel like if you want to have the commitment of marriage, that it is going to happen. The thing is, it's not going to happen exactly at the timing that you want, okay? I feel like the universe is, and also this could be like the security of a job or something like that, but I do feel like for most of you it is going to be marriage and or a committed relationship, something like that. It is, but yeah, it could actually be like moving up in the ladder and getting like a really awesome position as well, or being your own boss. Okay, no. But it's not going to happen when you think it's going to. Like, you think it needs to happen at a certain time, at a certain way, and da-da-da-da-da. And that's not how the universe works. The universe is knows the perfect timing, okay? And just because you think it's different from the actual correct timing you're not necessarily right. You can be very stubborn. You can be very, you need things to happen in a certain way. And if it doesn't happen that way, it's all falling apart. No, you are being forced to wait for a reason. It's to change your perspective. I feel like sometimes you can almost kind of like lie to yourself and almost like hide information from yourself. And also this could be another person, like another person might be hiding information from you. And I feel like that information needs to come out first before you go into that committed relationship. They may not be telling you everything that you want. There's a part of you, I feel like, that wants to jump into a relationship, but the person that you are wanting to have the marriage with is not ready, and they need to go through a bit of a spiritual awakening, which they will. And I know that means you kind of feel like you've been put on the back burner, but at the same time, it's like you needed that time. Because think about it, like, is it really the wrong time? If you want to get married now, but if the other person's not ready, well, then what does that say about you? You know, you're trying to force something when both parties are not ready, and a relationship is, you know, you've got to be on the same page. I feel like a lot of people, especially like women when they're little, they're like, I want to be married by 25 and I want to have 2 kids by 30 and I want to have a house by this. And it's like they make this kind of like list and then life happens. Okay, so look, you're going to get the things that you want. It's going to take longer than what you want, but that is part of the process. Let's get some clarification cards. And it makes you a stronger person. It makes you more ready for this. And the person needs to really want the same thing as you. So they need like a little bit more time. And I feel like that's going to happen. Also, remember, these are general readings, okay? But for some of you, I feel like you and your partner are going to have to settle on having like a low-key, kind of relaxed wedding. I feel like a number of you might actually just end up eloping, even if ultimately you wanted like this, you know, big, huge wedding. I really feel like something smaller, something more relaxed, something more casual is something that like both of you might need to kind of settle on. You know, a wedding's not just for one person, it's for both people. Let's get an advice card. You stress yourself out. This isn't necessarily bad, okay? This is a 10, so it's like the end of stress. Like there's been a lot of stress. And then there's a fire cat, so it's like a really good outcome after the painful situation, but it's mainly stress because it's swords, okay? So I feel like you stress yourself out so much, you're going to get to the point that you might have like a little bit of a breakdown, but then after that, everything's easier. You're able to be a lot more relaxed and like go with the flow. And then you actually, when you're really stressed out, you block good luck. And the good luck's when you have that mini breakdown, not a huge one, you're going to get a lot more good luck and things are going to be going your way a lot more. Let's do one more little advice card. Yeah, and then you're going to have a fresh new perspective and be a lot more curious, a lot more open-minded, and a lot less defensive.